The Justice League is a book that unites DC's most iconic heroes, making it an obvious pick for anyone looking to explore this intimidating universe for the very first time. The team dynamic allows for new readers to get acquainted with a wealth of predominant characters rather quickly. In a way, this is like the comic book version of speed dating. As each member is initiated, you'll find yourself discovering just enough to understand roughly who they are and whether you'd like to learn more by checking out their solo books. This can also act as a gateway comic of sorts, leading new readers to a wondrous back catalog of classic stories. The initial roster of the new 52 Justice League consists of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg. This doesn't exclude other heroes from making appearances, however you certainly shouldn't expect them to reappear with any degree of consistency. While Justice League sports some of DC's most beloved and well-developed characters, this book functions more like a big-budget blockbuster, opting to focus on quips and explosions opposed to rich character expositions. Expect each issue to be saturated with gorgeous splash pages and cinematic combat sequences that should satisfy anyone looking for a hefty dose of action. Fortunately for the newcomers, the Justice League relaunches with a story focusing on the team's inception. You'll see each character meet one another for the first time with all the misunderstandings and citywide destruction you'd expect from a tale of this scope. Ultimately, Justice League is a book well worth its price for the spectacle alone, but I haven't even gotten to what makes these books really shine. Starting at issue 7, following the Justice League, readers are treated to an extra story that serves as a reboot for the hero formerly known as Captain Marvel. This new perspective on Captain Marvel, whom I'll be referring to as Shazam from now on, casts Billy Batson as a troubled youth whose extreme behavior has kept him bouncing between foster homes since his early childhood. But instead of being an irredeemable jerk, Billy is depicted as a kid who has been jaded and desensitized by his experiences with people. Having lost faith in building meaningful, permanent relationships, he relies solely on himself and remains distant from others to avoid what he believes to be an inevitable disappointment. In Billy's words, good people simply don't exist, although this unforgivingly bleak attitude provides the character with a lot of room to grow and mature over the course of the story. What makes Shazam such a magnetic book is how invested the reader becomes in watching Billy evolve emotionally to match his physical transformation. Billy is a fantastic character, but it'd be unfair not to mention the other outstanding character in this book, Black Adam. Black Adam is a character whose commanding presence provides an unmistakable sense of tension and urgency to the narrative. In each panel, his brutality and relentlessness are depicted brilliantly. This, of course, is not to say that Shazam takes itself too seriously. There's much fun to be had as Billy abuses his newfound powers by shorting out ATM machines, attempting to buy beer, and asking those he has rescued for some pocket money. All in all, Shazam is the complete package. Well-developed characters, great pacing, strong internal and external conflicts, and did I mention the art? Gary Frank masterfully depicts every nuance of emotion with his breathtaking artwork. This is easily one of the best-looking books on the market. So with all that said, go check out the Justice League. It's a great value, although this is one of the books with which you'll have to read issue 0 after issue 12 and before issue 13, so don't forget it. And as always, whether you've read it before or checked it out for the first time as a result of this video, let me know what you think of the Justice League and Shazam. Next episode, I'll be covering the Black Sheep of the Bat family, so make sure to check out InjusticeSociety.com for all the latest Jump In updates and more.